and the anxieties when you drop off your kid off to college. Oh my God, are you happy or are you just gonna miss them? Well, let's dive into that, you know?
Let's dive in.
Yeah, let's dive in. A dinosaur tooth was found in Jersey, baby.
Jersey?
Jersey, ¿qué? Oh my God. Y mira, we have a new segment, Latinos, ¿qué?
Latinos, ¿qué?
What?
Huh?
So,
¿Qué?
get a snack, come on back, and let's rock and roll, baby. Latin noise.
Latin noise, baby.
Papito.
Aquí en el Latino Ruido todo puede ocurrir. El Latino Ruido, escucha el tambor, ritmo de cultura, pasión y amor. Desde el corazón hasta el plato servido. Somos el alma, somos el ruido.
Somos el ruido. Somos el ruido.
No para escuchar.
Welcome to a new episode of El Latino Ruido. I'm your girl, Evie.
Y yo soy Bronx Papito.
Nueva York. We're here in New York City, baby. How are you? How are you, Bronx Papito?
I'm good.
How's it going?
Been? I'm all right.
Good. I'm glad. I've been okay. I've been a little tired, working and just doing so many things at the same time. And I blame myself for that because I'm always doing want to be multitasking. But it gets to you after a while. And the weather in New York City has been kind of it's been off, raining, then it's nice, then it's off. It's just a mess.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Yeah. So how are you? How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I worked, got to hang out for a little bit and then go to movies. And then I had a little bad news this weekend. I lost my cousin.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So
my condolences.
Rest
Okay.
in peace to my cousin, Roger De Jesus. He's one of those cousins that always believed in me and believed in everything I do or whatever I say. And he was always 100% supportive and behind my back. So he's surely going to be missed. Definitely, it just threw me off the loop. So, but, I'm
so sorry. Condolences to you and your family.
Thank you.
May he rest in peace. And I know he's watching from up there.
Yes, I love you,
Espérate, wait. Yeah, he's watching. He's right there.
He's right there.
He's right there. He's looking at you. Look at that hole right there. Look.
Get your ball ass out the way.
Oh, okay. My condolences.
He's definitely going to be missed, and it's a big shock to the family. But show must go on.
Ay, ¿qué pasó? Ay, tú botaste algo. ¿Qué?
No.
No, my condolences. Seriously, my condolences. And anybody that out there, guys, if you're going through a loss, please accept our condolences. We're sending you love and blessings, a lot of good vibe and a lot of love.
Yes, blessings.
It's a hard time when somebody passes. So stay positive, and you got this. You definitely got this. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
So with that being said, thank you so much for all our supporters.
Yes, thank you.
Your love, the followers. Listen, we appreciate you very, very much. Thank you. Let the Latino Ruido is on, baby.
If it wasn't for you guys, the show wouldn't be running the way it does.
Yeah.
You guys come in faithfully every week, and we get new followers coming in. We get new people showing up, and it's so much fun where we all could come in, unite, laugh, joke, and talk about weird things that happen around the world.
Yeah.
Anything like that.
I'm glad you mentioned Unite because I have to mention them. Every time we go to United Bar Restaurant, they were like, oh, La Latino Ruido is here.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to be honest. I will always be so grateful to them.
Yes.
Because it's something that they always watch. They always catch up to the show. And every time we bump into them, in festivals because they do. Oh my God, they're like, you coming?
Show us is so
we got Mavi, we got Alcapuria CV, we got your Alcapuria, we got the Tostones and stuff, and that's pretty wild. You know what I mean? So I'm very.
It's amazing. They love and hospitality is always off the hook. the way they embraces us.
We love you guys.
It's so great. So, we love you guys.
Yeah, especially DJ Rico. He's the resident DJ there. He's always, when he plays, we're sitting there eating, right? And he plays the music, he's getting the ambient good. And all of us, he's always like, oh, let's give it up for the Latino Rudio host, Evie and Bruce Bobby. And we're like this, oh wow, thank you.
Yeah, we never expected.
Yeah, so thank you. I just wanted to, I got to put it out there. Thank you for always,
thank you guys.
Showing us love.
Showing love,
dan comida. Oh my God, la comida es más buena.
On the reels, everywhere we go, we get this love that's like
absolutely
affectious.
Yeah, pero la comida está buena.
Oh yeah, the food
Yo me
is
jalto.
great too, yeah.
The chicharrón de pollo is good.
I love
and the totones and the alcapurria. The mavi was delicious. Okay, está bien. Let me stop. Pero mira, this weekend we got invited to a barbecue.
Oh yes.
In DJ Tomate's house. And supporters that they get here.
They come to the live every week. Hi, everybody.
Thank you for coming in.
Hi,
they always show us
Chris. Hi, Edie's.
Sarah. It was Sarah and Chris. Sarah.
Sarah.
I sound very Hispanic there. Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah was her birthday, so everybody came through. So it was the other Evie. We had Gigi.
Yeah.
Gigi's going to have a great flight going to Hawaii.
Yes.
Also Tomate was there, DJ Puppet Master, DJ Johnny Guns, and it was a great end.
Yes, special guest came through.
Willie Valentine.
Yes.
And Cynthia Figueroa, his beautiful, wonderful wife.
Yeah.
They stopped by to show.
Love. Sarah and Chris a happy birthday. We sat there, had fun. We ate, we drank.
Thank you for inviting us.
We danced. We listened to some good music, and we had a great time. We was able to sit down as one big happy family and enjoy the moment.
We had an amazing time.
So I have fun doing that.
Yeah, big shout out to Johnny Guns because he was like this. Oh my God, you guys are killing it in your show. You guys are killing it. And I'm like, you watch the show? He was like, yes, I do. And I'm like, well, why you don't comment? And he was like, well, because I just don't comment. But you guys are killing it. And
Johnny
I'm like,
Guns is awesome.
I'm like, undercover watcher. I love that. Keep it on the down low.
Yeah, he did a great set that night. And he did a great set. And then Puppet Master ended up DJing. He wasn't going to DJ, but he ended up DJing for
He's amazing. I love him.
He was great. And he invited us to his place. So that was going to be dope. So
we'll be there. The Latino Rudio is going to be representing. We're going to be doing a DJ house tour. That's what I think we should do.
We should do that.
We're going to go and visit all the DJs' house.
Yep.
And just so get ready. We're coming over. Have some burgers before the summer.
To all you DJs.
Yes. Look at me. Watch it.
We're coming for you.
We're coming for you. Have the grill go.
And some porter steak.
And some arroz con gandules. Listen, it's on. I'll bring some pastelillos.
Yeah.
They did like my pastelillos.
Yeah, they enjoy your food.
It made my day when everybody was, even Willie and Cynthia said, oh my God, they're really good. And then Chris wanted, and then Mimi wanted. I was like, oh my God.
The pastelillos were really good. I enjoyed them so much.
And the potato salad, Tomate was
the potato salad.
So.
Everybody was going.
I'm sorry, I had a moment there. I'm sorry, I'm taking too much time.
The food was good. Everybody went in. No matter why, everybody went in.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, and they had a beautiful cake too. They had like.
I know. We're gonna post some pictures. I'm gonna post some pictures on the. I know that I'm always saying I'm gonna post pictures. And I do it kind of late. I'm sorry, but I'm going to post pictures.
And the cake was made from a place nearby their house. And it's a male who actually makes the cake.
The guy, un viejito.
And
the viejo is
off
the hook. I love him.
He made some awesome cake. He did like half chocolate, half banana.
And then it's like banana pudding, but it has
banana
pieces of
slices.
Banana.
It was so good.
Guys, pieces of banana.
Yeah, so but it was a great day.
You eat a bite of that cake, forget it. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, espérate. I got excited. Pero mira, we went to the movies. We went to the movies and we got to see...
Movie review.
Movie review. movie review. You like the little
Yes.
introduction theme? Okay. We went to see The House, The End of Oak Street.
Good movie.
It was good.
It was a good
It was
movie.
all right.
I there was some points of it where I had to question, but then they did a whole turnaround and it was really good. So it was a good movie. I thought the dad was.
Yeah, we were like he was like he was so silly. Like
I think he was just like a pushover.
And then he's running out, and then the animals are running. We're not gonna tell too much of the movie, but the animal he's running like
really slow, like
and real slow, and we're like, yo, like if it was us, we'll be out.
Be out. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be like, what? I'm out of here, deuces. But he was just like, oh my God, I'm gonna hit you with my sledgehammer.
But the movie was okay. Like you had to get through the first few minutes, and then everything starts, and then it was pretty good. I give it.
What you
4.
give it? 4 cookies?
Yes.
I give it 3 cookies. I give it 3 cookies. It was good. I'm not saying that it wasn't. It was interesting. That it made me kind of like think, okay.
I was gonna give it 3 cookies.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed the way that the ending came out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So,
it's a good movie. It's a good ending.
The ending gave me the extra star just because I don't know. It made sense now. You know what I'm saying? Like if I
had the opportunity, I would do it.
And it made so much sense. You know what I'm saying? So
all I gotta say is I still give it 3 cookies because we saw some prehistoric creatures, and there's one of them that it just that does like that, and it was just too much for me.
I think this movie was kind of like a beginning of a new series of dinosaur movies. I think.
Oh God! Don't tell me. I know the Jurassic Park.
I think this actually put Jurassic Park behind.
You think so? I hope so, because they should bring the Jurassic Park like here in the Bronx, like dinosaurs here in the Bronx.
Yeah, they should.
I think it will be a funny story, because they have. Remember that Chinese, what was it? In Little China, something like that. That they came from Tokyo and they had like a battle in the Bronx and all that stuff. Listen, can we just? They have what was Jason takes over Manhattan. So why can't the dinosaurs come and chill with us here in the Bronx? Why can't they make a movie like that?
Well, because
what you guys think?
I think they realized that the people in New York is crazier than ever, and
for real. Because
and Jason and Michael Myers or all of those things won't last in New York City.
If we see a garrapata or a cockroach, yo la mato.
We see everything.
So what? If I see a dinosaur, oh no, you're not. No, you're not coming to my building right now. We're walking here. What are you talking about? We're walking here.
We're walking here, dinosaur.
What?
Get out the way.
Anyway, that would be funny.
But I think the movie's gonna be like a new segment of Jurassic Park, and I think it's probably gonna be better.
Cool. I like that. I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing some more movies coming up, and here on Movie Review.
Yes.
And the Latino Rudio.
The Latino Rudio. Next.
I like that. Mira, I was just before the show, I mentioned it to Charles. One of the guys that being allegedly taken to court, and he's on trial for the killing of Tupac Shakur. So I'm like, yes. So I'm kind of like the murder trial is. I mean, 2026. This happened in 1996. So it's kind of like a long time ago that this happened, unfortunately. Pero I didn't even know that they were going to trial to, specifically with this a particular ex-gang member. And I thought that daddy did it. I mean, did he?
Yeah, well.
I thought that was over. Like,
listen, I'm gonna tell you guys the story, and I'm gonna let you know this.
Oh my God!
This is how I feel about this situation.
Allegedly,
they're gonna say whatever they want to say about Keefe D, and then he probably put the gun in the guy's hands who gave it. But at the end of the day, the one who put the order in to me was Diddy. It had to be part of that situation because at the end of the day, after Pac and Biggie left, who was blowing up and popping up in everybody's music video? Diddy. Who was in the middle of every video that everybody did? Diddy. Who was there, yo? You know what I'm saying? Who was able to capitalize on the death of Biggie, Pac, and Big Pun? You know what I'm saying? Even though Big Pun passed away on health issues, but still. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
capitalizing all that baby
oil. At the end of the day, everything that happened in Diddy's party is going to come out to the light. Diddy's going to blow spot on everybody. And I'm telling you right now, he's going to blow spot on everybody. And everybody, what I mean everybody. Those who think that they not untouchable. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it. Jay-Z, Beyonce, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who went into those parties did it. You know what I'm saying?
They went in there.
Did. You know, whenever they ever met up during Poetic Justice that time and they all hung out.
That was a good movie, man.
Yes, it was a good movie. But imagine.
I enjoyed it.
Everybody hung out during that time. Everything happened during that time. And it kept on going. So everything's going to be coming out to the light and the truth is going to be heard. Even those who've been walking around acting like they untouchable. And that's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, you heard it here first.
Ooh, okay. Well, yeah, like I honestly, I thought that it was over until I was watching the news and they said that it, the trial had begun and stuff. And I'm like, wow. So it made me think like, wow, that's sad because regardless of anything, it was like at the end of an era with such good music and
yes,
you can't regardless of his decisions, he was a great artist.
He was a great artist. He was a great artist and a great poet. His voice and his sounds was heard all over the world. Not just him, Biggie Smalls as well. Yeah. They both were two icons who came through and they showed the world love and they expressed their emotions through their songs and that's what it was, two great artists who did their thing and was blowing up. And here goes the hater who went and took their life and took their fame and took their legacy.
It's so sad. So our
but
condolences.
At the end of the day, they're never going to be forgotten.
Never. And our condolences to their family until this day. I mean, this happened in 1996. But, I mean, we're in 2026, so.
So imagine.
Our condolences. Pero on the other end, happy birthday, Halle Berry. She turned 60. She looking good.
Halle Berry, call me.
She look good, baby.
Call me.
She's looking good.
She sit on my face.
She posted some video, some pictures of her, and she's celebrating her 60. What you mean? He's like...
She can sit on my face.
She could sit where?
On my face. Sit on my face, Halle Berry. Yo, she is crazy right
She looked wonderful. She posted some photos, and she looks wonderful. She looks beautiful. She looks great. So congratulations, you know. I think that she is getting older gracefully. Like,
yeah, well,
she is
fine wine.
Beautiful, yeah.
Aging like fine wine.
She looks so natural and beautiful. So, I mean, there's some other people out there that don't be looking.
But the thing is, Halle Berry's always been beautiful and always been natural.
Yeah.
Ever since the dawning of time when she was welcomed by Eddie Murphy to the world in Boomerang, she was always, the favorite.
And the little show that there's some other movies too that not only Boomerang.
But not only, I know she's been in a lot, but, she's always been recognizable ever since then. Like, she was that actress in the movie that if you saw her for the first time, you never forgot it. So that was her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, of course.
That's crazy. Ay, Dios mío. Pero anyway, moving on. I wanted to talk about, how the anxieties of when now that the school, everybody's getting ready for school and stuff like that. the anxieties of like getting new stuff and oh my God, my kid is gonna be in another grade. But what about the anxieties when your kid is gonna go off to college and they decide to go away? And we go through so much anxieties and so much like, oh my God, are they gonna be okay? Are they gonna be calling me all the time?
Yep,
but are you gonna be happy? Are you gonna throw a party? Yes, my kid is gone. Woo woo.
Yep. Listen.
How you gonna feel? Guys, comment below. How would you feel?
You know what I would have done, Evie, on the reels?
Yes.
I'll be excited. You know, saying first of all, I have to deal with my annoying kids. You know what I'm saying?
Damn kids.
For real, damn kids. And on top of that, it's best for them to leave so they could gain some type of real life situations. You know what I'm saying? You got to cut that umbilical cord. You got to let your children grow and be the person they're supposed to be, not the person you want them to be or the person you want to hold them back to be. You want them to grow and move forward and prosper. You don't want them to feel like they're a child all their life. So
I know, but I think that as a parent, you worry. You worry about their safety.
You will. But you're going to always worry.
Are they going to eat? Are they going to, because you have become so, I think that this generation has become so, they baby their kids so much. And I'm blamed too for it because I've done that with my son. I only have one son. So you baby them and you like, and when they do decide to do their own, it's like it freaks you out. Like, freak you out like, oh my God, are they gonna eat? Call me. I'm gonna have you on my 360, you know, to make sure where you are, like your location and all that stuff. And you know, the uncertainty of not knowing what your kid is doing, are they getting up early to go to school? You know, all these little things start building up. And I wonder as a parent, do you like make them kind of like come back home after a year of school or not? You know, it makes you, are you part of that?
I think that's
they're making a decision to leave.
I think that's a selfish choice of a parent to do that, because how your kid is going to learn how to survive in a world without you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It has to be a certain point in time where the kid will have to move and get married and have his own family. He can't be stuck behind and just, I'm taking care of mommy and all this stuff like that. At the end of the day, your kid is not going to grow to be who he's supposed to be. This is why it's right for them to go out there. Of course they're going to get fed. Of course they're going to get taken care of. That's what your college tuitions that you pay for monthly.
Yeah, and they're very expensive, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it take care of. They get free food there. They get free room and board. They get Metro cards. All of this stuff is given to them. So when they get the real world, they know how to maintain and take care of themselves. There are kids nowadays who don't know how to cook for themselves, wash their clothes, do anything for themselves.
It's sad.
And it's sad. Some of them don't even have good penmanship, and it's sad. So at the end of the day, allowing those kids to feel free and leave your own mom anxiety or your parent anxiety at bay. Keep it in you.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, they see your fear and then they don't want to do it. And then they're going to lose out all the opportunities.
I know a lot of people that I know that they tell me, oh, my kid went away. They did a year and then they come back home. So it's like sometimes I feel like, wow, I wonder if that's going to happen to me. But then at the same time, you cannot, like you said, you cannot just make them feel like, man, I should go home because my mom is going crazy.
My mom's needing me,
you know. But then at the same time, it's the concern also as a mom, because there's so much stuff going on in the world, especially if you have a young daughter or a young guy, a young boy. Listen, so many crazy things are happening.
Yeah, a lot of things is happening, and it's crazy. But at the end of the day, this is how they learn how to live through life. Let us know
what your opinion is down below,
please. This is how they live through life. You know what I'm saying? Remember when you was little, your parents sent you down to the bodega so you could go get groceries for the family while you was younger? They taught you how to buy. stuff in the
Right.
supermarket.
They don't do that now. They order
Yeah, they
Instacart.
yes, they teach you how to count
They
your change.
order their groceries.
It teaches you how to count your change when you got your change back.
I
So,
do sometimes, by
you
the
know,
way. I
yeah.
do order
You know,
when I don't have time. Okay.
but it teaches it teaches the kid independence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you was a parent, you was allowing your kid to be free and feel independent.
Right.
If you allow them to be stagnant in their life, then they're going to stay there and just be home forever.
Right.
They're not going to succeed. They're not going to make it to anything. You're going to have that kid in your basement playing video games all day, wearing WWE outfits,
Yeah.
and talking about, Ma, I'm talking here. I'm playing. Stop talking over me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Ma,
you ever seen those
where's
in
my
the
dinner?
You ever seen those? Oh my God. It's just,
they
you know,
grow-
I laugh, but it's like when you see it you see those videos and stuff and you see,
Yeah.
you're like, my God, I hope that's not my kid.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
And then-
No disrespect.
Yeah,
no
and you
disrespect.
see it, but at
But
the
when
end
you
of the
see
day,
it, it's
that
kinda
is your
funny.
kid. And
Yeah.
then and then you see the grown kid playing video games in the mom's house screaming, yo, you're supposed to get my back. You know, screaming at everybody. And yo, come on, man, you're supposed to get a job. And those dudes won't worry about your back. Do something, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the kids need independence.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
please do comment below. Let us know what you feel about this topic because it's very interesting. Now everybody's getting ready to go to school.
Yep.
And I've seen a lot of people buying, their their gear.
Get out of here, kids.
Get out of here.
Go
Yo, I
learn
would I'm throwing a party. I'm throwing a party. I want everybody to come over.
Yep.
Kid free. Yeah.
Kids free.
I wanna wake up the next morning with my eyelashes over here, like that. That's how I wanna.
Straight up.
Pero mira, talking about So no, I agree with you, Papito. I think that when you don't have the ability of learning and trying to be more independent, it affects you for the rest of your life.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. It's basic life hack material. You're supposed to learn how to cook for yourself, wash your clothes, wash yourself, brush your teeth. It's basic life things. You should be able to do this by yourself. This is what you, this is
That's right.
When you go out to college or go out anywhere in the world, you should be able to do this because this is your independence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, my mom's taught me how to do laundry, how to wash clothes, how to cook. You know what I'm saying? How to do all this stuff early in life because if she's not around, who's going to do it?
Exactly.
I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? And this is what basic, I understand the anxiety of certain parents, but parents, what you are doing is enabling your child to be lazy, enabling your child to be weaker than what they are. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making them stronger, you're holding them back of their full potential. Teach them how to go to the store and do compra and look for the shoppings or the sales.
Yeah, like give them a list and have them go buy it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm being honestly right now. I do that sometimes that I'll be like, okay, so you want to go to the emergency. One thing that Charles was telling us before the show is that sometimes this generation is like, oh my God, you got caught. Okay, let's go to the hospital. You want to go to the ER? Let's run over there. Oh my God. But then back in the days, you used to get a cut. It'd be like, mira, go to the pump, wash it off, and you'll be all right.
Or walk it off and be okay. And then we didn't have to worry about that.
Now it's like,
everybody's day didn't get ruined because the one kid scraped his knee. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Or like they will cook differently. Like if they would do, let's say, bacalao guisado with rice and beans, but there was only one child that didn't like bacalao. So that particular person will get carne guisada, pernil, chuleta, bistec. No, if this is dinner for everybody should eat the same thing.
Yep.
Correct. Eso mismo.
Exactly. If you don't like it.
Burger King is not having your way.
No. On the reals. That's how it was in the household. If you didn't like something to eat and everybody ate, you better eat it. You know what I'm saying? Or come saliva. That's how it was said. Come saliva. You know You know what I'm saying?
O no comas nada.
O comas nada.
Alza la pata y
You know what I'm saying?
lambe.
Or they used to leave you sitting at the table while everybody already ate and having fun.
I don't like green beans.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what we got.
Then you sitting there until you go to sleep.
Te pasa. Green beans are good.
You know?
They're nutritional.
But at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. You got to teach your kids some independency. And you have to let them be free. If not, once again, cut that umbilical cord. If not, they're not going to learn. Look at that generation we live in now.
Exactly.
Everybody Ubers or Grubhub or DoorDash take food.
My son does that all. Be like, Mom, I want Chinese.
Guess what?
Is it okay can you order? Because I want some Chinese. And then I'm at fault. I'm at fault.
Did you hear her? Her son just asked her to order it for her.
I did. That's what I'm saying. I'm to blame for.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, all right, so let me order it. And I'll order it. But then it just doesn't click with me because I'm thinking, okay, I don't mind doing it. But I'm kind of contributing to the whole.
Next time, order him all the ingredients.
Right, and let him cook the Chinese.
Yeah.
Be like, here's all the ingredients.
Chicken and broccoli and puff rice.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he should learn how to do this himself. And this is what I'm saying. So nowadays, everybody does all the Grubhub, DoorDash, and all that food stuff. But guess what? You're paying double the price of what you're paying for the meal because they're going to deliver it to you, and then you get a fee for the charge of the Grubhub or whatever. You get that fee, right?
It's true.
So if the meal is $15, you're spending $30 on all that Grubhub, DoorDash, or whatever.
And all the damn fees.
Right? But the Chinese shop is down the block. They got a menu they give you and they deliver. And any meal after $12, you could get for free delivery. Which is one or two plates, and that's it. You got free delivery. You know what I'm saying? You could have done that. Or you could take your lazy ass up and walk to the Chinese shop, get that food yourself, or whatever the stuff you want to eat, and then come back home and enjoy it. And now you have $15 extra in your pocket.
But you know what? Sometimes I don't feel like cooking. I want to eat something from outside.
So then go outside yourself and go to the store.
But the thing is that now we got, I think life has become so much easier.
Lazy.
And lazy.
It's more lazy.
But it's easy. A lot of people could just order groceries, could order anything. They'll come overnight.
But then you wonder why your paycheck is short. Then you wonder why you have to pay, your paycheck is short. Because you pay more buying out than cooking the same amount.
But it's up to the thing is that you can't just assume everybody does it.
Everybody does
you get up those days that you're like, you know what, it's too hot.
I see it to this day.
And I'm going to order some food, and I think that people have the right to do that.
You could order food. I get it.
Yes.
But there are places where you could order and you don't have to pay $30 for it.
Well, yeah, of course. But, unfortunately, it's all about making money and all this Grubhub.
How you going to make money if you're giving it to Grubhub or the guy?
No, I'm talking about the company. Yeah, company.
They the ones making the money.
All these companies are making money.
And
they're like, yeah.
And not only that they're making money off of you, then the delivery guy gets a tip on top of that.
No, but then because he's the fastest. So they're all going to be in cahoot to be like, what's the best one to order from? Because they're going to give you a special 5% off.
The best
10% off.
The Chinese shop.
That is just like, it's crazy.
First of all, the Chinos don't do no promos on TV, so they always have making money.
Chinos are the best.
Second of all, you order food from the Chinese shop, right? It comes with a soda, it comes with your meal, and free delivery.
Well, don't sleep on the Chinese either, because a lot of things are expensive now. Let me tell you, I ordered chicken wings with French fries. It's like almost $10.
It's almost $10.
So I'm like, what the hell? So they're making money.
But if you get a nice drink, right, a $2 homemade iced tea, right?
No, it's $3 now.
Well, regardless, that $2 or $3 for the homemade iced tea, right? You pay $10 for your French fries and chicken wings, and then the $3 at $13. There goes your free delivery, and you didn't even.
You gotta give them a tip.
That's your tip.
Bendito, you got to give them at least,
Yeah,
you know.
give them a $5
You
tip.
ever, you ever order Chinese, right? And then you only give them like $2, $3, and the Chinese dude looks at you like this.
You know, but it is what it is. Sometimes you don't have the cash.
Really? And then he will get $3.
But
$3 only?
But this is the world, though. But this is the world.
Yeah, the world cheap people.
At the end of the day, it's easier for you to teach your children how to do the stuff and be prepared for the world now than you having anxiety wondering if you prepare them or not.
Yeah,
You know
I think that's the key
So
point.
the
I
whole
think
point is
we were talking about
yes,
that.
the whole point is preparing your kids for a real life situation. And if you are scared of your kid living out there, that means you failed as a parent.
No, they didn't. It's just that, you know,
yes,
the generation,
no.
I think it's just the way we were raised, and we become very like como lazy and very laid back and very like, you know, I let my kids, you know, become their own person. I'm not gonna, I want them to believe on their own beliefs. You know, and I think that is just, the generation is
all good.
very like laid back.
That's all good and dandy.
I think it's very laid back than back in the days for us when we were growing up.
For us,
you know
it was
what I mean?
more laid back for us. We had more fun.
No, definitely. That I agree with you. We have more fun.
And we was able to explore the world.
No, that's,
you know what I'm saying?
Before
These kids,
technology and all this stuff. But it's just the generation as a parent that is growing up and having kids at a young age. And it's just a little different because now all they know is like, when you tell them about a phone line, a landline, what is that? You know what I mean? A beeper, what is that? So it's just, it's the generation is so
it's different because you got to remember your parents raised you a certain way,
right?
And then you didn't want to raise your kids the way your parents did
because you were rebellious.
Because you was rebellious, or you want to give them a better life, but you're giving them such a better life that they depend on you all the time,
right?
All the time, even to.
But I think parents like that.
Of course.
There's certain parents.
Generation has changed, of course.
Right.
Survival never changes.
Right.
Exactly.
So you still got to teach them how to survive.
Still got to teach them how to survive.
I think that we have become, like I said, I mentioned no disrespect. They become a little lazy. They letting the system teach their kids how to do a lot of things. A lot of kids don't know how to tie up their shoes.
No.
Because they are waiting for other people to do it for you.
And that's my point.
Especially with the teachers.
And that's my point. If
so
your kid is 18 and up, and he doesn't know how to cook since he was 14 or 13, you are teaching him that everybody will do things for him. Right. And he don't have to do anything at all. That everything's going to come to him, and he's just going to wait for it because he's God's gift. No,
he's not. He's not God's gift. No,
you gotta give. You gotta go get it.
Yeah, it's so
everything
true.
You gotta do in this world, you gotta go get it. Nobody's gonna hand you a silver spoon or a silver platter. Right. You got to get it yourself. You gotta get the silver and build your own platter, build your own spoon, and build your own goblet.
Mira, papito for Congress. Papito,
you know yeah.
Papito.
Because listen, I understand. I was young and I grew up like that. You know what I'm saying? That we had to do everything independent.
Right.
But if I lived growing up today than I did, I will be a lazy, miserable kid. And I will think I know everything, but I know shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you ask one of these kids nowadays that we baby us as parents now,
yes.
Right? The younger generation who's now the older generation, right? We baby our kids all our lives, right? Right?
Yep.
Tell me how they're going to learn how to defend themselves, how they're going to offend for themselves, how they're going to do anything, how they're going to survive, how?
Yeah, they
are going to do it without you.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Like how they're going to do a lot of things, and they don't even have the communication of learning how to, okay, so if I pay with $5 and the thing was $3.99, how much change do I have to get?
How much I'm getting back?
You know, that
interaction.
The interaction with money and what you expect and how to order things. And I think that a lot of kids nowadays, they don't
do that because everything is through apps and everything comes to them in delivery. You know? When we was younger, like I told you, like I was saying earlier, Your parents gave you $20, sent you down to get freaking jamón y queso and, Italian bread, some jugos and stuff like that. And then you had to figure out how much was your change.
Yeah, because they could give you the wrong change,
Because they could give you the wrong
whatever
change.
it is.
So you was able to learn how to do math, purchase something, find out how much your change is left, and come home with the food and then still learn how to cook it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's so true.
Back then it was different.
I think that,
You know
for
what I'm
us,
saying? Now you got a 20-something years old kid playing PlayStation in your sofa, and you went to work and came back and he's asking, Ma, did you cook? What are you talking about? You just walked in.
And he drank.
And he ate everything in the refrigerator.
He drank the whole gallon of milk and then left a little bit and put it back in the refrigerator. How, you know what? I get angry when they do that. Why would you go and drink the whole milk and then you leave a little bit
Just
like this and then you put it back in the refrigerator? Why would you do that?
Just finish it.
Listen, can somebody please comment below? Can somebody explain to me why would you do something like that?
This is why I'm saying that.
It makes no sense. The same thing with the peanut butter, the mayonnaise, everything. Yo, if you took everything out, and there's only a little bit, why you put it back in the refrigerator?
Throw it out.
Why?
And this is what I'm saying. Basic life.
Oh my goodness.
Things that you're supposed to do in life. Basic situations.
Yeah.
Brushing your teeth. Taking a shower. Wiping your butt. You know what I'm saying? These are basic things that you should learn on your own or been taught early in life.
I think, like I said
because
before.
when you're 25 years old on the couch, Ma, did you make dinner and you just came home from work? That's frustrating.
Like I said before.
Dad, did you do this?
This young generation are depending on everybody else to raise their kids.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fact.
And that's another one. That's another situation. That's another story.
They expect the teachers, they expect counselors, they expect the summer program counselor, everybody to go and raise their kids for them. Because they don't know anything. Because they on the phone.
Because they don't know how to do it.
Or whatever. You know what I mean?
They could TikTok and Instagram and make believe they living their life. But in reality, you don't know how to do anything for yourself. Mm-hmm. And you expect mommy and daddy to do it. And all your grandparents to do it for you.
But parents too, papito. Parents gotta do. Parents too. Parents have, they baby their kids too.
Exactly.
I'm going to put myself in that because I have an only child. I do baby my son a lot. But that's my baby, that's like my only kid, whatever.
I'm my only child, but at the end of the day.
But every mom, it doesn't matter. Every mom always baby their kids. The kids, in their eyes, the kids never do anything.
They never doing anything wrong.
Oh, my God. Oh, your kid is doing bad. I'm like, well, that's your fault. Mm-hmm. Everything is everybody else's fault. And it's a fact. It's the way we are. Listen, I'm putting myself out there. I have an only child. That's what I do, and I do that. I'm guilty. Yeah. I do say it.
See, but
I be like this.
But then
that's why.
Always,
if you notice, us 30 and up, maybe 40 and up, we always say, "Oh, we were raised this way, raised that way," but we're not raising the kids the same way. And then we complain about why they're not doing it.
Yes,
exactly.
Exactly.
Like she just said, oh, I do all the stuff. Back in the days, parents, your parents is bad. You don't need to tell me ese cabrón right there. They used to say it.
Yeah, they used to say it.
If your kid was bad, they'd be like, why you think I be sending him to his father?
If your kid is bad,
why you think I send him to grandma?
Don't go to school.
Now,
never lie.
Now the kid be shooting right there. Yeah, But if that guy wasn't there, he would have never got shot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
I laugh, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Oh, my God, my kid don't come to class. Well, I wonder why. Maybe it's your teacher that is not motivating him.
It's never the kid's fault.
It's always and it's this is the generation. It's the way.
It's the way
generation
it is.
You see when the guys get shot in the news, the parents are. He was a good boy. It was 3:00 in the morning. He was standing in the crackhead corner selling.
He was
How is he a good boy?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
3:00 in the morning, like.
So the whole generation thing with
what I'm saying is everybody's delusional now. Now,
We all delusional.
all of you guys are delusional now. If you 40 and up, right, you delusional because when you was a child, you wasn't raised to teach your kid how to be a bum and lazy and dependent on you. You know what I'm saying? Because our parents didn't raise us to be like that. Our parents raised us to be independent, strong, and survive and do things for yourself. And like you said, you part of that.
Yeah, I'm putting myself out there. I'm being honest.
But that's
I've done it.
I'm old school.
I've done it.
But
my son was filming with Bronx Papito, and I guess he hanged around a little too much with these other kids. He said something out of his mouth. Whap! He thought I was not going to hit him because Papito was there. That was the first time I smacked him in the arm. I said, "Boy, you don't come out like that with me."
Right. Oh my goodness.
Since then, he never said none of those words again.
Well, you see, like
I don't play that. I don't care where you at.
And that's the situation too. The parents who's 40 and 50 now, you know what I'm saying? You treating your children like they're your friends.
Yeah,
that's
you know
a big
And that's what the problem is.
Yeah,
because you don't want to lose that bond with your kid or whatever. But at the end of the day,
agree with you.
You still a parent, and your kid is gonna do what you did when you was a child. Oh, you old. Why you listen to old music and all this? They're gonna say that about you, and they're gonna complain. And your jokes are corny. They're gonna complain because you did it when you was a kid.
It's so true, though.
But at the end of the day, you as a parent, you know how to cook and wash. But instead of you working and coming home, your kid is doing everything. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. So
anyway,
get up
that was
and
a good cook. Oye, please let us know below what you think of it.
At least cook some rice. Good Lord.
At least cook some rice and a rice cooker. Mira, there's a rice cooker now. You know what I mean?
Oh no, we have one. We don't use it. My son uses the
caldero. You see, por lo menos. Pero, vamos a ver.
Plus, he likes pegao, so you can't get pegao with rice cooker.
I love pegao, man. Pegao with the salsita.
Or for other people, con.
For the con people, yeah.
For the con people.
No, for us it's pegao. That's my thing, pegao. Con.
For the other people, the racao.
Yeah. It's so true.
Rapadito. What they call it? Rapando.
But it's so good and crunchy. Anyway, mira.
All right.
Let's move on. Mira, ¿latinos qué?
¿Latino qué?
Ese concón is so latino qué. You know what I mean? El concón, el pegado is so latino qué. Pero miren, guess what? Bronx Papito, you ready for this? We're in the middle of the summer still. But mira, that's so Latino right there. Latino que, Mira, you know el limbel. Everybody knows what limbel is, right?
I love limbels.
Was not invented by a single person. Rather, it was a tradition in Puerto Rican frozen tree. So what happened was that it originated in the community. So Charles A. Lindbergh came to visit Puerto Rico, ¿verdad? So he was just, like when you go and visit these little islands and this little country, everybody treat them like, they're like, oh my God, it's like the Pope and the God, So it was so hot that he was thirsty and somebody just gave him un refresco, which could be coco or tamarindo, parcha or those regular Limber's flavors.
Yeah.
And it was kind of frozen.
Yeah.
Because they put it in ice and stuff like that because it was hot. And he loved it. He was like, oh my God, this is so great. And, it was just like raspaí, they were like, he was just, and from there, and this happened back in 1928 when he visited the island. But from there, I don't know, everybody just welcomed a cup of frozen drink, like a frozen treat.
Frozen juice, yeah.
So through the generations and the years, they started calling it limbel.
Yes.
And it was because Charles A. Lindbergh visited the island. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Ain't that funny?
I believe it, and I believe it's awesome because at the end of the day, a limbe is really a straight Hispanic tradition, and it's grown to be a New York tradition. When I was growing up,
it's not like a lot of people always an IC or a little there, una piragua, but un limbel, it was made out of what we had in wherever your neck of the woods is. you know, like whatever we had coco, we had parcha, passion fruit, we had tamarindo, tamarind. Tamarind, is that how you call it in English?
Yeah.
Tamarind. You had uva, you had cherry, you had piña.
Guava,
so it was just like a normal thing. But look how it evolved into the limber.
I remember when we was younger, they used to swing it down in a bucket from the 5th floor just to bring you your
you know what I used to do, Bronx Papito? I used to take the limber, loosen it up from the cup, turn it around because, you know, the sweetness was at the bottom.
Yeah.
So turn it around and it will be like a little cone, like an icy cone type. Man, and we used to suck on that to get that juice.
Wow, she likes to suck on that juice.
That's what she said.
But yeah, limber is always
it's crazy, right? Oh my God! So
thing.
Next time you think about limber and stuff, that's how the limber came about.
That's how it came.
Believe it or not. So
Great story.
Latino, ¿qué? No me diga eso, de veras. Ay, Dios mío. Pero mira, real quickly before we go, also wanted to under this segment too. Eddie Rios Mellado was the guy who invented the 3-pointer. In the basketball game. And he was Puerto Rican, believe it or not.
Yes, he was a Puerto Rican coach, I believe, at the time. And back then, there was no 3-point line. And he created a 3-point line in Puerto Rico. And it's been approximately, I could say, it's 100 years now that Puerto Rico has created that 3-point line.
Yeah, so you know that everybody not everybody's 6 feet tall. Not everybody's got long arms, you know, and stuff like that. So he created, so the smaller in stature players were able to score because everybody wanted to go and jump and score in the basket, pero no podían because they were too short. Estaban little chiquitito. Pero mira, he was like, listen, let's create some type of point system that is going to help you guys to also
make some points
land that basket and you know the ball in the basket
and even out the game field.
Yeah, isn't it
so dope?
So this happened in 1962. So
yes,
miren how things evolve from one thing to another. So isn't it funny?
And then you got your man
¿Quién?
in the New York Knicks.
¿Verdad?
You know, and making points on the 3-pointers.
¿Verdad? And it's just history. It's just the way tradition leads to another. It's like a domino effect.
It always come back around.
Yeah, it always come back around. So Latino ¿qué? Ay, Dios mío.
Latino ¿qué?
So you know, the more you know. The more you know. So anyway, guys, we come to the end of the show. Thank you so much. We didn't get to talk about the truth that was found in Jersey and the kissing tree, but we're going to talk about it next week. We love you. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you love the show. Come on back next Wednesday. We'll be here 6 o'clock live here in the Latino Rudio, Latin Noise. So please be blessed.
Be safe and be you.
Bye. Ay, yo quiero un limber.
Aquí en el Latino Ruido todo puede ocurrir. El Latino Ruido.